Hello, YouTube fans, here again. And I think I'm doing a series of He-Man, being Masters of the Universe, the animated series. Why not this one? Episode 4. Episode 4. Now, I did like the third one, I can't lie, I've really enjoyed it. It's like a fun episode. This one, however, there are bits and bobs I like. There are bits well, I'll get to it. So start off with the He-Man theme and all that, and you got Awful. He's been told to tidy his room up and so on, but you know Awful, he does his magic tricks for laughs and giggles, and he does that. Adam is expecting Skeletor to attack and so on, and Awful by accident makes his sword disappear. No sword, no He-Man. So basically, what happens is Adam gets abducted by Skeletor because Skeletor has this magic thing and it makes him invisible. And because it makes him invisible, he adopts Adam. So I actually like that bit. I thought it was an interesting touch that Adam gets kidnapped. But there are some bits where I'm going to be a bit, because there are funny bits in it. It's not supposed to be funny, but it's funny. Because what happens is it does Awful meets Sorcerer. Sorcerer tells Sam that he's got to go to this disappear world. This is where the sword is. And what's making me laugh is, if you could get me right and wrong here, but did the sorcerers not make the sword for He-Man? It's the event. Did sorcerer, so the sorcerer made the sword for He-Man. She could just make him another one. Problem solved. But it's an animated cartoon, it's one in time. That's what it feels like. One in time. One in time. So Awful goes to the place. There's some funny bits in it. He finds a sword, this big giant, he's cutting wood. He manages to get the sword and runs off and gets back to Atoria. But like I say, Adam's taught, and where this is happening, you've got these bat things. Skeletor's locked him in this laser place and he's locked it with a button. And he's fighting back. They're going to get him, but it's in half an hour for them. Awful to get the sword. Adam gets his mate, it's his flying dive. I can't remember what they call him now. But I know he flies and he saves him from these bat things. But then Adam says, "Oh, you got to go and get the sword." This is a bit where I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. It's not made for. I'm not doing it for laughs and giggles, but it's funny because there's got a button right at the side of him. Where I'm assuming Skeletor has pressed that button to lock him in with the laser thing. And I'm thinking, as the character Adam, he certainly must have known that Skeletor pressed that button there. So this is me as Adam. Hey mate, you've helped me with the bats and everything. But see that button there? Skeletor's pressed that. Would you mind pressing it for me? Because I think it's going to turn the lasers off. And when you do that, without being a bit cheeky, can you pick me up and find me to Sitoria? Or better still, find me to Skeletor so I can see the Matic lady. Right? Do that so I can see sorcerers. So find me to sorcerers, and she can make me another sword. So you don't know I'm He-Man, but just find me to sorcerers. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea with her. But again, wood in time. So it's just funny though. The button's there. The five guys helped him, and he's asking. Adam's asking for help. The button's there. All you could do is hold the dice firing to press that button, turn the laser off. You can fire off. It's right in your fucking face. Okay. Get a bit more into it here because there's a chain on his leg, right? So Adam can't move. But again, this guy's got a laser. Move your leg to one side. There you go. Your feet. Let's fire off. Let's get you to see sorcerers. Beautiful. So again, there's a lot of running time in this. Loads and loads of running time. What I feel they just use to make the time longer in this animated series. So instead of being logical, like the die fire, you can press that button. Why don't sorcerers just make another fucking sword? And of all things, he sends Awful, who is basically made for laughs and giggles, to risk his life. Why not the man of arms? And all this, I do know the sorcerer says, "Oh no, it can't be, not be you." And I'm thinking, Awful. Just say fucking about, make another sword. You're fucking sorcerers. But again, I went with it. So I do like the bit where Skeletor wants to see He-Man and the Man of Arms makes a robotic He-Man. I quite like that little touch. Adam does, I can put it now, Awful gets the sword, he passes it to Adam. Adam does that thing, power of the stone, turns into He-Man, gets out the laser, outsmarts fucking Skeletor, due probably in the next episode. End of the story. You've got, instead of this time, you've got the Man of Arms giving these advice about something bad or something. Something like that. It flew over my head, this one. Because there's so much in it where I just feel it's just them trying to use running time. Like I just said, the button's there, the man fighting, getting to press that fucking button. Sorcerers, why don't you just make another sword? Instead of having Awful risk his life, it wouldn't be a bad thing because it's fucking annoying. But nevertheless. But for what it is, it's an animated series. I always keep repeating that. I went with it. It's an animated series. But the fourth one, there are some bits I like. There are bits I laugh. The bit where Awful's in the panic and he's trying to get that sword, you've got them bat things trying to attack him and thinking for the amount of time it's so for matching time, I'll say that. An Awful flying around trying to find this fucking sword. It could be forever to find. Don't know where the fuck it is, but suddenly he finds the sword. Altafinian. This big dude has got the fucking sword, and Awful manages to get it just like that. The bat fiends are fine about it. It's taking them half an hour to get through this laser thing. So there's bits in it where I'm thinking, lots of it, even for an animated episode, it's like, what the hell? Blabbled my brain. It's not a rant. I'm not going to rant these because, it's an animated series. And I just went with it, you know what I mean? It's like I keep saying, with an animated series, you can make people believe in fairyland. You can make people believe in Munstins. You can make people believe that there's Rishas and there's a real Skeletor, there's a real He-Man out there. Because it's an animation. With animation, I went with it because I don't know, maybe it's just my childhood coming back, maybe it's my nostalgia, what's in a classic 80s animated series I remember watching when I was a kid. But looking at it now as an adult, like I just said, the button's near the wall. Sorry, Adam must have known that there was a button there for him to get locked in with that laser gun. Laser gun, it's messed my head up. The laser field, I meant to say. So the guy the laser done, I can't remember his name, we call Birdman or whatever. See that button there? Why don't you just turn it off? Find me to fucking Sorceress. No, I'm just repeating myself now. Why get Awful to risk his life, this big dude? How easy it is for him to find the sword, but then he's so fucking clumsy at other things. But again, I went with it. I'm going to over the house with this one. It's an animated series. It's not a rant. But compared to the third one, there are bits in it where I gotta say, I felt, just me, my own opinion, there's a lot of matting in it, a lot of matting time. Let's add this on. Oh, instead of Adam getting to die, to fire that laser and free him, we'll get him to fuck about for half an hour. We'll get Awful fucking about for half an hour. Getting chased by this big dude and whatever. Skeletor with the fucking invisibility and all this shit. Just for matting time, it's matting. It's like, let's make the hour longer than what it should be for the running times. I don't think of the word here. The running time. So to make this the hour it should be, because it's an animated series, we'll use this. We'll go A, we'll dump over to B, blah, 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 blah. There's no logic in it. The button, I'm just going on analysis myself now for running time, but you see what I'm getting at. But I don't hate the episode. I just feel it's a little bit of a step down from the third one. I really enjoyed the third one. I just feel it's a little bit of a step down. But again, for an animated series, it's there. It's there. But I'm going to talk about more of the He-Man series, more offensive films. But into them, be smart, be safe, but the power to stay style. See you later.